Assalamualaikum and good morning to all of you. I'm Mohamad Maqit by Mohd.Suhaimi from Sekolah Kebangsaan Asam Jawa. Today, I am going to peel a book entitled The Mouse That Was. This book is interesting to read because it teaches us to be grateful and accept ourselves as we are. This book was published in 2012 by Patchwork under the Creative Commons Attribution. The author of this book is Paul Choi. This book contains 16 pages. I read this book from the website kidsworldfun.com. The author dedicated this book for his son Kai and all of the other children in the world. He said, "Don't ever grow up. Read this book if you want to stay young forever." Okay, let's start the story. This story is about a little mouse who discovered that all he has to do to be happy was to be himself. Once upon a time, a mouse lived in a small hole below a small tree. He lived alone and never saw a single mice for months, nor he had any mirrors. He did not really know who he was and interested to know who he was. One day, he left the hole and decided to explore the world. He carried a little bag with essential things such as cheese, toothbrush, and other important mousy things, and he reached a nearby zoo. At the zoo, it was full of the most amazing, wonderful, and enormous creatures he had ever seen. The little mouse saw 3 animals in the zoo. The first one was a long-necked giraffe. The second one was a fierce lion. And the third one is a wild eagle with broad wings. That's a crow, not an eagle. He explored and encountered a few experiences with each animal to find who he is. The little mouse tried to capture and copy the activities of lion, giraffe, and eagle. At the lion's exhibit, the little mouse entered the lion cage and saw a lion roaring like this. It wants to do the same, so he took a big breath and roared, but he was a little mouse, so he let out a squeak. Next, he goes to the giraffe. He saw a giraffe stretch its neck and eats the leaves. He wants to do it too, so he stretched his body and reached up to the leaves. But he is a little mouse, and his tiptoes only reach to the grass that is growing at the tree trunk. Then he goes to the eagles. He saw an eagle flying through the cage. He tries to do the same, but he failed. Finally, he understood that he was very unique from the other animals in the zoo, and he felt very sad. Later, an incident happened where the mouse was happy for being himself as a mouse. The zookeeper saw the little mouse, and the zookeeper said, "This zoo is not for a little mouse like you. Shoo!" The little mouse was shocked and said to himself, Little? You mean I'm not big? Big? Looking around, the little mouse realized that out of all of the animals in the zoo, he was the only one small enough to scamper through the bars, wake up wiggled through the fences and slipped through the netting. All of the enormous animals are locked in their cage. The little mouse fell around laughing at how lucky he was to be a mouse, to be so small. He was free to go wherever he wanted and explore the world. At the end, the little mouse picked up his little bag containing all his important mousy things and ran all the way back to his little hole. The moral of this story is, be happy to accept ourselves as we are. Thank you.